Hey love, and welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new here, I am your girl Pauline, your lock educator or your lock mentor or your lock whatever, okay? So today I am going to be talking about locks, of course, and I'm going to be talking about high porosity locks. The video on last week, we talked about low porosity locks. So if you missed that video and you want to learn a little bit more about low porosity locks, go check out the other video from before. So today we're going to focus on high porosity locks, how to care for high porosity locks, and just some tips for you overall. So we talked about low porosity last week. So this week we're talking about high porosity hair. Pretty much high porosity hair tends to absorb moisture. Low porosity, we talked about how it's difficult to absorb moisture, but high porosity, it has no problem absorbing moisture. That is not a problem for it at all. The problem with high porosity locks or hair is that it does not retain the moisture. It takes it in nicely, but it does not hold it. So as quickly as the moisture comes in, as quickly as it goes as well. And it's because people with high porosity hair, their cuticles are open or lifted, so it makes it difficult for it to trap in that moisture. So if you're trying to figure out, do I have high porosity hair? Here are some characteristics of what you can expect with high porosity locks, okay? So when you have high porosity, you're more prone to frizz. Now, I know people with a looser curl pattern, when you have your locks in, you're going to see frizz, but if you have high porosity as well, you're more prone to having your locks looking frizzier, especially in humid conditions. You will definitely see that it looks frizzy because your cuticles will be raised because of the moisture, okay? You will also notice that your hair might be a little bit more dull or dry. It can look like it just lackluster even after moisturizing it, and it's because that your hair is struggling to retain the moisture. Some might experience that it tangles easily. The open cuticles make the hair more prone to tangle, and it knots easily. So although some people might see this as an issue, it's a good thing for when you want your hair to lock, especially if you're in a new stage and you have high porosity, because your hair tangles more and is more prone to knotting. It is good for the locking process. It helps the hair to lock quicker. So that's a good thing, although some people can see it as a negative thing. And people with high porosity hair, your hair is more prone to breakage because the security blanket, which is the cuticle, is not intact. So it makes it easier for the hair to break. And the more damage your hair is, the more the more it can break. So some people might will say, well, I have high porosity hair, it doesn't break. But some people, high porosity is more damaged than others. And then you also notice what we talked about, it absorbs water fast, and it absorbs product fast as well. So especially when your hair is wet, high porosity hair absorbs water quickly and feels heavy. So it might feel kind of weighted, but also dries quickly because it's loose. It loses moisture just as fast. And as far as how your high porosity hair will feel, it can feel a little rough on the surface, and it's because the cuticles are open, makes the strand feel rough when you run your fingers over them. So that's one way for you to know whether, what high porosity feels like. Also, with high porosity hair, your hair, it can feel lightweight and it can be airy. So if it's lightweight and airy, that's one sign of it being low porosity because of its inability to retain any moisture or oil. And people with high porosity, if I said low porosity previously, I'm talking about if you hear me say low porosity, I meant to say high porosity. my mind is moving faster than I can keep up with me talking. um, and another thing with high porosity is that it has elasticity issues. So people with high porosity, the elasticity is not always, it just lacks elasticity. It's not always um, intact. Okay. Which another thing, sometimes it makes it more prone to breakage as well. All right. So last week I gave you guys a routine, suggested routine for low porosity. So here is a routine that you can stick to for high porosity. So if you're someone that shampoos your hair, well, you definitely want to shampoo your hair, but you can shampoo your hair weekly or bi-weekly. When you go to shampoo your hair, make sure you use a gentle cleansing shampoo. You want to, if you are newly locked, definitely use a clarifying shampoo, but nothing too harsh because your hair is already on the struggle bus. So we don't want to use products that are too harsh. So you want to use gentle cleansing shampoos. Use you want to focus on shampoos that's sulfate free. To cleanse your hair and scalp, and just avoid harsh shampoos that can strip the natural oils, because keep in mind you have high porosity. It doesn't hold anything, so we don't want to strip the little bit of natural oils that it has. Okay. All right. So, and with high porosity hair, you definitely want to take advantage of deep conditioning. Now, I know if you are newly locked, you cannot deep condition. So just pretend, just close your ears for a minute if you are newly locked and high porosity. This is for people who have mature locks. If you have mature locks, deep conditioning will come in handy with your high porosity locks. And you want to try to stick with protein enriched deep conditioners to help strengthen the hair and fill in the gaps where the cuticle isn't laid flat. So if you need to, when you deep condition, you can use moisturizing deep conditioner to hydrate the hair, or you can do a protein enriched deep conditioner to help strengthen your hair. And you can go back and forth with either one. So maybe one time you do a deep conditioner and another time you do a moisturizing deep conditioner. I hope that makes sense. And then you want to, put on your processing cap, use heat, sit under the dryer for a little bit, anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. And then once you're done with that, you want to rinse your hair with cool water. And the rinsing with cool water will help seal the cuticle and lock in the moisture. Okay? So pretty much that is your basic routine. Shampoo, deep condition, whatever rinse out conditioner you use, just, deep condition for those who are mature, who have mature locks, and then rinse with cool water. And you do that, you would shampoo your hair once a week or every other week. Now, if you need, as far as what you can use your hair on a daily basis, because if you have high porosity hair, your hair is going to feel dry and be dry a lot unless you do the necessary steps. So on a daily basis, you want to moisturize your hair. You can do this daily or as needed. You can moisturize your hair. I recommend moisturizing your hair with a leave-in conditioner to hydrate the hair. Make sure it is a liquid water-based leave-in conditioner, nothing creamy. And then you want to seal it with oil, or seal it with Smooth and Shine, or any type of light oil. And because your hair is really dry, doing protective styles can help as well when it comes to protecting your ends, especially since if you feel like if you've seen your hair, breaking or anything like that, put in a protective style so you don't have to worry about pulling, messing with it, manipulating it even more. So protective style will just pretty much help minimize over manipulating. Okay. Now for a monthly routine, definitely do the protein treatment, or you can do a protein treatment once a month to strengthen your hair and improve the elasticity of the hair. You can also do a moisturizing deep conditioner to restore balance to your hair. So either one once a month, you can do that. Okay. So I hope that routine helps. So you're going to shampoo, condition, rinse it out really well with cool water. Then you want to follow through with a leave-in conditioner, and then seal it with a lightweight oil. Additional tips that will be helpful for your to consider for high porosity hair is that you want to avoid excessive heat to the hair or chemical treatments. Now, if you already have high porosity hair and then you over here wanting to color and do all this stuff, please make sure you go to somebody who really know what they're doing, because you can cause further damage to the cuticle if whoever is coloring your hair is not doing it properly, using something that's too strong, too high for your hair. There's a lot of things you want to consider, so please make sure you go to someone, do a consultation to even see if your hair is healthy enough to color. Okay. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated and maintain a healthy diet, as far as taking in your vitamins, especially vitamins like biotin and omega-3 fatty acids. Please, hydration is key, especially that the cuticle, your the cortex, the middle layer of your hair is exposed because the cuticle is lifted. Staying hydrated is going to help give your hair moisture from within. Okay. You take care of it on the external side, but you also take care of it within as well. All right. So I hope these tips and routine will give you some type of help you, give you some ideas of what you can do to your hair. I've also showed products that you can use. For those of you who need a leave-in protein, you can definitely utilize that leave-in protein that you saw that was listed. A product that you want for people who need to strengthen their hair, the CMOS shampoo, CMOS infused shampoo and conditioner is really good if you're wanting something to really help your high porosity hair. So definitely be mindful of the type of products that you use. Okay. All right. I hope this information help. So make sure if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section and I will do my best to answer your questions. Okay. All right. So listen, if you enjoy the knowledge I consistently drop, then you'll love my Loc Education membership program. If you are a loctician or a loc enthusiast and ready to increase your loc knowledge, lean in a little bit. Lean in. I got something to tell you because, guys, I have come out with my Loc membership program. Yes, yes, yes. So if you're someone lacking knowledge about hair and scalp care and it's preventing you from effectively addressing your client issues, and you lack understanding on how locks develop over time with different hair characteristics, and or you may struggle to provide tailored solutions to your clients. If you struggle with any of those that I've just mentioned, the good news is the Loc Education membership is the place to be, is what's going to help you go further. Okay. In the program, we focus on expanding your expertise in hair and scalp care, understanding how locks evolve with various hair textures and characteristics, and mastering the science behind lock formation. Okay. This program provides monthly training where we do deep dive into the science of hair and scalp care. We have weekly Q&A calls where you get your questions answered and help you stay ahead. We have guest experts where you learn from industry pros who share their expertise. And of course, we have a supportive community where we get to connect, share, and grow with like-minded professionals. So if this resonates with you, click the link in the description and join us today and be a part of a movement that redefines lock care. Okay. Y'all know I love to talk about locks, how to care for it. But we go deeper in the membership program, okay, where we focus on the science and everything about locks. So if you enjoy my YouTube channel, you will definitely enjoy the lock membership. So I hope I get to see you guys on that side. Link in bio. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I will talk to you guys soon. Enjoy.